Hello, I am loading up Rick Dangerous, a 1989 release by Firebird. Um, it's actually developed by Core Design, which is worth noting because obviously they're famous a bit later on for Lara Croft and the Tomb Raider games. But I would have thought also Chuck Rock for me. Yes, so 1989, released on cassette for $9.95, disc was $12.95. And then it was released a bit later again on budget, which apparently was $3.99. Although Lemon 64 reports it as a Hit Squad release, but it wasn't. It was Kicks because that's the version I'm loading up right now. Um, yeah, so let's just quickly show you the image. So that's what the cover work looks like. So you can see very much Indiana Jones influenced. 1989. When was that? So that would have been, was that around when Last Crusade came out? Something like that, maybe. But yeah, definitely Indiana Jones-esque, isn't it? That character doesn't look anything like that in the game, by the way. It's far more cartoony. But yep, so that's the cover work. And then if we load up the Zap review, you can see it only got 73%. And I think they're talking about it being quite tough. A playable and fun platform style game, but not much more than that, is what they say there under their review. I think they're a bit harsh on the graphics actually in some places there, but yes, I think it's a bit of a Marmite game, to be honest with you. I kind of even have mixed emotions. Like, I like it when I think about it with the rose tinted glasses, and then I like it while I'm playing it, and then I get frustrated by it, and then I like it again when I finish playing it. I have completed this once. It was before I was capturing video, so what I'm aiming to do is I'll do a play today for this video. I highly suspect I will not complete it, but I will keep playing with recordings until I do, and I'll post that as a separate video, just so I've got it on record, really, because it felt like quite an achievement. On Lemon 64, it actually got quite good review on there. Like the total score from 176 votes is 8.13, so that is decent. Can't really grumble at that, can you? And in terms of the gameplay, it's it's a platform game really, but it's got a lot of booby traps in it. So I think this is where people get a bit frustrated with it. Is it quite often you can be playing it and a booby trap will fire and you die, and then you've got to go back to the beginning and start again, which is really quite annoying. You do get, I don't know, 6 lives maybe, 5 or 6 lives to start with, so you can get experience some of the game in that way, but you've got to try and remember where those booby traps are really. Otherwise, yeah, you're going to find it quite frustrating. So I think what I'll do is I'll, whilst that's loading now, I'll quickly pause the video and I'll bring it back once it's finished loading. Right, as you can see, it's loaded up. It goes straight to the top scores for some reason. Excuse me, I've got a cup of tea on the go. Yeah, it's straight, nice little jolly tune though. Well, let's have a go at it. So yeah, push fire takes you to the screen so you can see the screen. Start the game, right, so start off South America 1945. Rick Dangerous crash lands his plane over the Amazon while searching for the lost Gulu tribe. But by a terrible twist of fate, he lands in the middle of a bunch of wild Gulus. Gulus or Gulus? Yeah, Gulus got me in there. Can Rick escape these angry Amazonian antagonists? Let's hope so. Right, so just a minute. Got my joystick ready. Let's go. Right, I will explain some bits in a minute, but you have to move straight away in this game, otherwise you get squished by that boulder. And we all know what that's taking inspiration from, should we say. Right, there we go. So we got through that one. Yeah, so at the top, next to the score, you've got 6 bullets. That is how much ammo you're carrying. There's various pickups along the way that you can replenish those for. To the right of that, it's dynamite, so 6 sticks of dynamite. and then to the right of that one, that's your live counter, and there's 6 lives. So Rick can't do an awful lot. He can shoot, he can place some dynamite, run and jump, and then he's got this stick as well. See, that's a stick that he's holding out there, and that is surprisingly useful, which was something I didn't really realise until I played it a bit more in depth. But yeah, let's just go through and I'll try and explain what's going on where I can. So there's all these pickups around as well, which are just for points, so I might not always go for them. And because you've got limited supplies, I think you generally tend to learn a different way that you might use your ammunition, to try and make the most of it, really. But I think everyone probably does it a bit differently. So as we go down this ladder, the first booby trap will come, which is where that face is on the left. We'll fire a dart across, so you just have to keep moving. Pretty easy, that one. And then as we go down here, you'll see some spikes, which we've just avoided. And then there's some more spikes there if I hadn't got them. There's a lot of leaps of faith, but like I say, once you sort of know the map a bit, they become less of a problem. And then we're going to get our first pick up here, which will give us ammo, bullets. Now if you shoot the ammo, it explodes and kills people that way, which is fine. So here's the first time I'm going to use the stick. Actually, I've got to wake this. You don't want to get too close as he'll kill you. Assume everything will kill you on this, by the way. But yeah, if you touch him with your stick, he flies off out of the way, kills the Gulu, and then you can sort of drop down safely below that block. Yeah, even these rocks are going to kill you, so don't. I don't know how close to get. But that should be enough. And the same again. I think that'd be fine. Yeah, I really like some of the bits, but I think they, like I mentioned, his cartoony graphics are cool. But I like the fact that you can go behind some of the scenery as well, which is quite a nice touch. Now, it's not necessarily obvious, but there's some like climbing positions there on in between this platform that I'm standing on, the one where the points collectible is. That's a mask of some sort, isn't it? You maybe just make them out, but you can just walk up those, so to get to the platform that you want there. And then there's another arrow. So this is where it starts. It just builds up a bit trickier, and then you just crawl down. And then this gate will shoot down, and that will kill you. Oh, see, I've wasted a life there. That was stupid. Disappointed about that, to be honest. Not going to help the attempt to try and finish the game. Just be a bit more patient. And over here's dynamite. I find with these guys you kind of have to wait until they've been right over down the bottom, so you stand a chance of getting down to shoot them. And this is the last screen of this level, actually, which is fine. So first off, you've got to operate this. So that stick there that I'm facing, that will bring that brick that's on the right hand side come shooting across. You have to get out of the way again, and then that's what you climb up to get over the spikes, basically. It's all like, the idea is meant to be switches and things around. That will move, and up we go. You can see that those spikes went. Now those other spikes have gone. This moves, and then we're through, and that's level 1 done. With 1 life lost, annoyingly. I shouldn't have lost that one. But yeah, so we're now on stage 2. Egypt sometime later. Rick heads for the pyramids at the request of London. is to recover the jewel of Ankel that has been stolen by fanatics who threaten to smash it if a ransom is not paid. Can Rick save the gem, or will he just get a broken Ankel? Just a second while I take another sip of tea. Apologies if you hear me slurping. Right. Yeah. So this level's a bit longer and a bit harder. Yeah, and but this, yeah, it's not as bad as some of the next two. So there's 4 stages. This is stage 2. You can see that my ammo and my dynamites have replenished, but I'm still only on the 5 lives now. And you can see I had to duck straight away there to avoid the spears or whatever they are that are being fired out. Now this is tricksy, so you move over there. You think you go up that ladder, but no, you have to go this way, because you'll see over here when I click this pickup, at the top of this ladder is a spike. So if you got the ladder, it'll kill you. Right, so kill this guy, and then another one's going to come down. And these ones I always think look a bit like Zoidberg from Futurama, but it actually took me to play the Amiga version to realise they're meant to be men with a fez. I still call them Zoidbergs. You can imagine them going whoop, 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 as you kill them, or something like that. Right, so duck, come back, and then blow him up that way. I did that a bit too early. Then you can have a Zoidberg here. And we get up that way, that's not too bad. Sometimes I get that jump wrong. So we've got a block in the way here, so we need to plant some dynamite. It's best to wait for the Zoidberg guy to come down, so that block will kill him too. And then I always tend to go this side. I don't know if that's because I've been killed by a spike there before, or if I'm imagining it, but that's where I go. And then we can dispatch this guy. And up we go. So you heard a click there, maybe. That means that it's going to do something, so you just wait. Get out of the way. Now these Zoidberg ones, by the way, they will sort of try and follow you, so that came up the ladder to meet me, but it hasn't come off, so it's quite easy to deal with in this instance. But that's quite useful to know for later on in the game, because oh no, cool, I nearly didn't get that right. There's spikes in that pit there, so you have to get that jump right. You can use that to your advantage to kill them off sometimes. Hopefully I'll demonstrate that if we get that far. Right, so this one, that snake will fire a spear or whatever they are as soon as he sees you land. So jump and duck, basically. And then he takes out the bad guy. And then this is one of those examples, right? So you can get the spike out and you just walk into it. I don't know if you can see actually, but on to the left of the middle bit where the middle spikes are above them, you've got handhold positions, so you can jump and grab them and then just jump over that way. There are spikes that pop up in that middle bit as well, so climb over, climb here, and then I learnt this the hard way, fire a shot and then a mummy comes out and kills them for you. This bit's a bit annoying. So those Zoidberg guys, they're a bit daft because they've come up the ladder and then they move to come towards me, and now if I try and take them up the ladder there, they get stuck. So you have to kind of get them all together to come up the ladder together, which isn't always easy. Like, this won't work now. And then again it won't work. So you just have to be a bit patient. So wait till they're all together. Worth noting, there's no time limit, so you can take your time with these things. And I haven't got any bullets at the moment as well, as worth also noting. Right, so now they're on the right lane, just head straight to the top. And then they will get to the top with you. And then getting this gem, whatever it is, wipes them out. And there's a little tip, if you want to get a high score, you can go and do that a few times. Right. So I'm just gonna go and get this gem. Lead him that way, so that should hopefully have finished him off. Doesn't always work out. There's another one down there. He will come up after you. Then what I do is I try and wipe him out by just standing here, and he'll land in a trap. But duck as soon as you come down, and then keep over to this side. Pull the brick down. Move quickly. Right, this is about the trickiest jump in the game, I think. You have to basically just keep moving, and then you're through. I've lost many lives trying to get that one right. But I got it right that time. Woohoo! Okay, so we're going this way. Get some dynamite. Probably should have used dynamite on him actually. You do need to have one bullet for this bit. So you want to then pauses annoyingly. You don't get very long to jump off it, by the way. It flies back. So more mummies, and there's some bullets there. So we can get down. And here's a cool thing. So I'm using the stick to hold him in place. Then you get a little delay, so then you can blow him up with the dynamite instead. That's quite useful when you've got a few. Hopefully, if we get that far, I'll show you that. Right, with this bit, I find you've got to move fast, otherwise it's really tricky. So if you do it as quick as that, you're there before that guy starts moving. If he started moving, that's a really tricky landing to make. Right, I'll show you the trick with all three. So I've got all three of those now. Oh, my dynamite. I've got them all one. So that's quite a useful thing to have. Right, so maybe stage 3, so that's pretty good. Second. So Europe, later that week, Rick receives a communique from British intelligence asking him to rescue Allied prisoners from the notorious Schwarzendampf castle. Rick accepts the mission, but can he liberate the cruelly captured commandos? Now, before I start this one, you have to move straight away. It's this one and the next one, you have to move very fast at the beginning, which was pretty nasty of them, I think. You know, didn't get a chance to learn what was going on. You just had to react straight away. So chances are, first time you got to this level, you died straight away. This one in particular is a bit of a labyrinth. There's lots of different exits you can go on that just bring you back somewhere else inside the map. So it takes a little while to figure out the right route through. I'm going to just try and get through it. I'm not going to worry about collecting everything and trying to get show you all the different routes. We're just going to try and get through. I've got 5 lives left, so there's a good chance we might get to the last level. But let's see. Yeah, so that dog comes charging out straight away, so you just have to get out of the way. This next bit's a bit tricky. The gun starts firing, and the way I've done it is I found I had to limit how high I jump to be able to get out of the way. So I move over as close as I can and then use the ceiling to reduce the height of the jump. But I've seen other people can do it more skillfully than me. Oh, I don't normally die there, so that's frustrating. I normally get through that. Let's try again. So it's 2 lives down. Oh, just made it through then. Thought I'd blown it again. Right, turn around, kill this guy. Never managed to get all 3. Get 2. There's ammo pickups very shortly, so it's fine to kind of just use them all, to be honest. Because I think it's this next screen. But move quickly and stop them with your stick. Blow them up with dynamite, and you're golden. And then again, but no power-ups this time. Or ammo, should I say, whatever. You know what I mean. Right. Okay. So you've got the guy at the top there, he's going to follow me, but if I get down here, he doesn't come down the stairs, so the ladder, so I can just ignore him, really. And I spent ages trying to master the jump here with that guy underneath, because if you land on the step when he's in a certain position, you'll die. But it turns out you can just shoot the barrel and he'll wipe him out for you. And for some reason this gets a bit tricky. If you don't get your jump out right, you die. So yeah, I did it fine that time, but sometimes I get the jump wrong and then another life wasted, you know. The dog will charge at you as soon as that door goes, so get out of the way as quick as you can. And again, you really want to try and stop these 2 here if you can. Blow them up. Yeah, nice. Then you don't need to worry about the other guy much. Dog stays asleep. That's all good. So yeah, there's points at the top there, but I'm not going to worry about those too much. Get this little barrels. And there's some ammo, so that's good news. And I think there's dynamite just there as well, so I'm just going to get that too. He'll move out of the way. I've got to worry about him too much. So this is one of the first traps, right? So if you was to go down the bottom, which would be the natural thing to do, and go out the exit on the right there, you just end up back somewhere you've already been. So you actually need to go here through this wall. Oh no, 2 lives wasted. That's not good on that little jump if you don't get it right. Disappointed about that as well. So far they've all been avoidable deaths. I don't think we're going to see it finish today. He'll come down, let's finish him off. 2 lives is going to be tough. Keep to the right, there's spikes if you don't. Now this is the last, oh no, it's not the last screen. Got a bit more yet. I always get confused. Right, don't walk along there. There's booby traps. So you have to come right round. Again, don't go through that gap. That takes you further back in the map. Hit that. Move quickly. Just explode that. Just fall to the right, jump through. This is the last screen. And basically with this one, the only way I've found that sort of reliably get it is try and get it so you're ahead of them. So that would have actually been alright. Yeah, just about. Cool. And then we're through. So we made it to level 4. I think if I'd wasted them lives, we'd be standing a decent chance, but 2 lives on this level is going to be tricky. So, Europe, even later. Rick learns from the prisoners that the enemy are to launch an attack on London from their secret missile base. Without hesitation, he decides to infiltrate their base. The base. Can Rick save London in time? You have to move straight away again on this one. So, kind of just get straight into it. And then the next one's really awkward as well. But I did learn a little trick if I remember to do it, which is use your stick. Wait for them both to come and then just call past them and they will get killed by the fire there. So that worked. That's good. If you go too close to the wall, you'll get killed. There's a booby trap up here. Right, you need to try and make that jump, because if you don't, you fall back down and the other guys have regened. You'll notice I'm being a bit more sparing with my ammo as well. Right, this is going to be like a missile that's going across. And some of those missiles are actually, they will kill you if you hit them wrong. But that's fine, that's worked out. Let's get up here. So I'm concentrating a bit now. This first one's one that launches, so you try and use it to kill that guy. Oh no, it killed me! Oh, that was my fault. I didn't hold down on the joystick enough. It's really frustrating. I've got 1 life now. I don't think it's going to happen. Whereas, I'm starting to feel optimistic about 2. I've got a lot of ammo left. Try and be frugal with it. Missed the jump. Right, this might be the last really hard bit actually, which is just got to get up, but it's quite close timing. Made it. Oh, maybe we can do it. I don't know. We're getting close. Oh no, I blew it. Bad jump. Oh, that is so frustrating. So close. So close. Yeah, so I am keen to get this captured with a full run through, so I'll probably play again, but I'll leave this video here and then I'll post another one up if I do actually make it through. But we weren't far away then, so if I'd wasted so many silly lives, I think probably would have made it, which is annoying. But there you go, them's the breaks. I think it's a good game, really. I just, you know, I can see why people get frustrated. It can be unfair, like if you don't know the maps, but once you learn them, it's mostly consistent. Sometimes you get some random things happen, but it's not very often. When they do, they're a bit annoying. But yeah, all of those deaths were my own doing. So there you go. All right, well, I'll link the video there then. Thanks for watching, and hopefully see you on another one. Well, guess what? I managed to do it next run, so I'm just going to stick that on the end of the video. And if you're interested in seeing it all the way through, there it is. Cheers. Okay, this is attempt 2. That was a bit of a close call. Okay, so that was a better first level run. Obviously we lost that time. Let's see if we do it again this time. Wait for Zoidberg. Still makes me chuckle that. Hopefully they all stay together. Yeah, looks like we're going to be good. Good, nice. Sometimes that can take ages. Well, it seems like ages. What's that hairy bit done? Always get a bit nervous there. Thought I missed that jump up then. Alright, so far so good. So here we go. It's so much easier than trying to do that jump. Phew, was a bit nervous about that as well, getting that jump right again. Shouldn't be so difficult, but for some reason I do occasionally get it wrong. Yeah, still not going to worry about them. That's better. Last time. Go. Down we go. Sweet. It's nice when you get that just right. Oh no! That was a stupid life to lose. I just didn't hit the jump right. Again. 2 stupid lives lost. Still better than last time. Alright, 4 lives. Let's see. I thought it was going to be. I was doing really well. I can't believe I lost those lives. Stick. Right, I lost a soft life here on my first run. Try not to do that. That's a bit better. And keep them right over. These are a bit tricksy. Oh no! I forgot. Damn! I wasn't concentrating. Right, save me ammo. Did not jump. Don't know if that's me or whether it's the responsiveness of my joystick or the responsiveness of the controls, but sometimes I miss them. Tight, that one. But this is where I finished last time. You have to jump here, but you've got to jump up and miss the fire. So we've got past that. That's good. That's good. Right, this guy will move. There we go, out of the way. Oh no! Oh, wasted life. I wasn't expecting that. You have to go hug the side again, haven't you? Right, follow the cart, get down as quick as you can. This will fire. Got plenty of ammo, so we are okay. Jump up again. Wait for that to stop. Right, you want to keep to the left-hand side here. Just keep moving to the right so that you drop down and don't trigger all of those things. Drop down. We've made it. The next screen's the last screen, so providing I don't mess this up, we've done it. So you've got to detonate this. Stand there, out of the way of the explosions. And yay! Rick Dangerous completed! And I did it on video! Yay! So London, much later, Rick returns to a triumphant welcome home, having helped secure Allied victory. But meanwhile, in space, the massed starships of the Barbarian Empire are poised to invade the Earth. What will Rick do next? And that's setting up the sequel, Rick Dangerous 2, which I actually haven't played at all, so that'd be one for the bucket list, I suppose. But yeah, that was nice. I'm pleased I got that on capture now, so I managed to get through. I mean, I actually feel like I gave away a couple of lives pretty cheaply, so it does feel like maybe you could go through on one life on this, but yeah, I don't know if I'm ready to put myself through that one. There you go. Yes, Rick Dangerous done. Cool. Let me know what you think of it.